he loves me. He doesn't usually let me hold him this long. He just wants to get down and explore, but he's just like, chill. He's loving it.
Someone's jealous.
I'd say. He's the softest of all the rabbits. Feel his back. He's so soft.
These will soon be our newest barn cats. Once they're a little bigger and can stay out here full time. Right now they're just doing whatever they want to do. We let them out during the day to hang out, and then they go back in at night. This is really a bad idea, Cat. Cat, come here. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. Crazy cats. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're on the mini homestead here at my house. Today I wanted to show you my DIY chicken waterer. It's an automatic chicken waterer, so you don't really have to worry about watering your chickens. So we've got 20 something chickens, and right now we've got 7 ducks. We've got some Muscovies and some Peking. Chickens, we have a vast variety of chickens. Buff Orpingtons, Bannons, I think. We've got some Rhode Island Reds. We've got some cats. We've got a few different ones. We've kind of got different chickens every single year, so we have a variety. So that's Richard. Let's see if we can get him to come over here and lock him up in here so he doesn't bother me. One day we'll be friends, Richard. Are you stuck, kitty? That's not the way to come out. Okay. I guess it is the way to come out. It's too clever. Got him. And then we've also got some rabbits as well. Clearly this cat is not afraid of that rooster. So I wanted to give you a quick overview of our chicken water. So basically the way it works, it's a shed roof. All the water goes into the gutter and then comes down the little downspout into the top and then into the barrels. There's no interconnection in the barrels besides up there, but it seems to work pretty well to fill up both of them. So basically the one on the right here is my wife uses it to get water out of for our rabbits or the chickens or whatever she needs it for. The one on the left, same concept, except on the back of it, it's hard to see, there's a line coming out the back that goes down and into this 4-inch pipe, which then has these little chicken, whatever you want to call it, little cups, water cups. These are the not movable. They work by whenever they hit the things here, it sprays water out. We used to have the ones that as it filled up with water and weighed down, it would stop. Those leaked a whole lot. We actually did used to have it on the inside of the chicken coop. There's our little barn cat kitten. It used to be on the inside, went through the wall right there, and it was just the same setup, but it leaked a lot and the chickens made a lot of a mess, and I was afraid it's going to rot the floor out, so we moved it out here. So my project today is, last year around Christmas it got about 10 degrees at night one night, and this whole thing just split in half with the water freezing. So today I went to Lowe's and got a valve, put the valve in the end, so that we can drain the water out. Like tonight, I think it's supposed to be 22, and I'm afraid it's going to bust again. So I'm going to put this valve in there. So step one will be to close that valve and open up this end piece to drain all the water out. And then we'll take that end off and try to get this installed. All right, step one, we're going to reach back here and shut this valve off. Hopefully I can reach back here far enough. Okay, valve's off. Whatever that is. All right, Kitty, you're going to want to move. I'm going to want to move too. Unless this bucket's completely empty. Alright, so we got this off now. Now we can drill a hole in it. My only concern, hopefully you can see it on here, is it's got a seam straight up the middle. I'm going to see if drilling a hole in it doesn't crack that seam apart. These barrels also have a seam, but I went to the side of it to try to avoid cracking it. And so far, I think I've had these in there for at least 2 years. So far, they've not cracked. So let's see if we can do something good with this one. All right, so got my hole. Now, looks like this will thread in. Cool. So, I have some silicone to put on this to try to make sure it doesn't at least leak too much. Should be enough. Should smear in the threads real good. Find out. Okay. Let's try and... Let's put it on. Put it back on and see which angle it faces. Down would be the optimal direction. Alright, so I'm gonna let that set and dry probably till tomorrow. I'll come back out tomorrow and check it for leaks. So, something I forgot to mention is it does have an overflow pipe. So, if you can tell, I'm getting over here. So it comes off the roof, goes into this cross pipe that goes into both barrels. But up at the top, there's a little overflow that flows down and down into the ground. And then it comes across the ground, and we have a duck pond over here. As you can see, comes out of the duck pond comes out into the duck pond right there. And the thought behind it was that we can use it to fill up the duck pond and try and keep the duck pond cleaned out. However, since we got the ducks in the duck pond, it's really not rained that much, so we've had to use the water hose to fill it up, but we'll see whenever it gets a little bit rainier. Somehow, we have an escaped chicken. Not quite sure how it got out.
We're gonna have to try to get him over here. On here. Come after me. Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck. He's a dumb chicken. Now he's stuck. Now I can head in there. Great.
All right, should be dry. Let's see if it leaks.
It's not leaking from there, it's
Yeah,
leaking from
needs to be tightened up more.
from the top, or
Well, I didn't screw that in all the way because it was trying to spin. So, should just need to screw that in some more. I just need you to hold that gross muddy thing, or I can hold it while you use the pliers.
I think that one's cold.
ready?
Yep,
No, I think this little one's cold.
That's righty tighty, right?
that is righty tighty.
No, I think this little one's cold.
I'm sure she's fine. It's not that cold out here right
He
now.
said, "Mouse." What happened?
Oh, yeah, it needs more tape on it. Got the solution. All right. Try number 2.
Be back. What you need? The muscles?
Muscles. I want to get that back around so it's down,
Yeah.
or at least sideways. Down would be preferred.
Why not this way? Looks promising so far. Those aren't filling up yet. Why? It's not water.
Because they're not pushed. So the fun part is with these,
Yeah,
or with my design, is there's currently air shoved in here.
Yeah, so
You have to
let it out.
You have to let it out. It's basically a big fart.
Yeah.
These are really muddy.
Yeah, it's the ducks.
Got a little drippage. Where's it drippaging from?
I think it's dripping from this part because it's only. You feel it.
Yeah, it is from somewhere.
Yeah, it's wet. It's wet up here. So it's dripping from me. Yeah, look at that. I found it.
Good job.
Sorry, that was my middle finger. It's just flicking off the camera.
Maybe I should have put tape on the threads as well. I didn't think about that.
Well, you might only need tape instead of glue, right?
Maybe. It's worth a shot, right?
What's my job?
Look pretty for the camera.
Ooh. Thought you wanted my help here.
I thought I was. I'll need it. Put it back. Come on, muscles. All right, try number 3. Is it gonna work?
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, that's what they say. Okay, now teamwork.
Hold on. Really busy filling my jugs. You got it way further in this time.
Yeah.
Now is it time for the moment of truth?
Yeah, I guess so. We'll just pretend like none of that other stuff happened, right? Hey, first try. Yeah. Is it gonna leak? I think if it leaks out of the same spot, we'll just silicone it. That spot. Let it dry. Come on, don't leak. Don't leak.
You need to let air bubbles out.
Yeah. I don't see any leaks yet. So in theory, when it's gonna freeze, you just come out, close the back, open that, let it drain.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Cool. I did want to show you, so this is our other barrel water catchment thing. This one really is just used for feeding the dog or for watering the dogs. These barrels are interconnected at the bottom so that they can fill up all evenly. There is only, it just comes off the gutter like the other one and goes into the top of the barrels. They aren't interconnected at the top, but they are at the bottom. These 2 barrels, if you can see it, have vents on the top. The vents have screens in them to keep bugs from going down inside it and bees from making nests in it. Also forgot to mention, this one right at where the gutter comes in, as well as the one on the chicken coop, they have screens in the top of them as well that can be removed so you can clean them out and wash them out and put them back in. Works pretty well. And then up in the gutter on both of them, there is, I don't know what it's called, but it's like another filter that you can, I mean, it's part of a gutter system to keep big stuff from falling down inside there. This one also has an overflow that goes down and comes over here to our drain. Comes out right there into this ditch that we have along our yard. But we did that because whenever it would rain, whoever built our house, the gutters on this side, there's 2 downpipes on each end. It doesn't use that other side. It all comes over here. So when it rains, it just floods our entire yard. So put these in. It works, serves 2 purposes. It collects water for the dogs, and then because of science, technically that ditch over there is higher than the bottom of these barrels, but because the water's higher, whenever it's overflowing, it'll still push water out into the ditch. There is always water down inside there at the bottom of the overflow, but that's no big deal. It also is probably a good thing, because with water being down there all the time, it keeps snakes and whatever else from making a home in there. Thanks for joining me, guys. A little bit different video than what we normally do. I'm trying to post a few more around the homestead. It's a big part of, you know, our home life. So thanks for joining me. I hope you learned something with the chicken water, automatic chicken water. Did it all myself. Didn't really follow any designs, just came up with the idea in my head. If you've got any questions about it, just let me know. I'll answer what I can. And if I don't know, if you wanted to see something else about what we've got set up, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe. See you later.